Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Parks and Tech. My name is Josh. I like beer and whiskey. I review things, a lot of things, and this is another segment of something. If you like things as much as I do, be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you won't miss a day when I post a new video. Oh, and if you don't know about Rogue Energy, you should. It's seriously the best tasting energy drink I've ever had. They have a ton of different flavors and types. From drinks that keep you energized, to drinks that keep you hydrated, to drinks that just keep you cool. Be sure to check them out at rogueenergy.com and pick up a trial pack for about $16. That price includes 5 samples of your choosing and your choice of shaker as well. Don't forget to use my code ParksandTech at checkout to save 10% off your entire order. You won't be disappointed. Today we're taking a look at a brand new budget action camera from Victure. A special thank you to Victure for sending this out for my unbiased review. This is the AC960, and it can record in up to 4K at 60 frames per second and has electronic image stabilization built in. This camera also houses a front-facing screen and is waterproof with no case up to 5 meters or about 16 feet. Stay tuned to the end of this video for my thoughts and also something about this that completely blew me away. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. On the front of the box, we have some branding and a nice embossing of the action camera. On the side, we have the model. On the top, we have nothing. On the bottom, we have nothing. On the side, we just have action camera. On the back, we have some specs. It can record at 4K and 60 frames per second, 20 megapixel high quality images, 5 meters or about 16 feet bare metal waterproof, 40 meters or about 131 feet with the waterproof case that is included, dual screen display, built-in Wi-Fi when you use the app, which is available for Android and iOS. Near the bottom, we have some of the company's information. And that brings us back to the front. This is everything you get in the box. Instruction manual in a few different languages. You get 2 1,350 milliamp per hour batteries, which are included. However, there is no dual charger, so you'll have to charge it directly through the camera. Wireless remote with the strap. Velcro mounting straps. An external microphone is provided, and the camera can obviously handle external audio, which is great. A ton of different mounts and accessories come with this, which is not something a lot of bigger named action cameras come with these days. The quality of these mounts is very good, and they are strong and durable. The sticker mounts have pretty strong adhesives and have held up nicely during my use. They even include a rubber lens cap for protection. This is the waterproof case that allows up to 40 meters of diving if you wish to do that. And finally, the action camera itself. Let's take a closer look at the camera. On the front, we have our wide-angle lens, 4K 60 FPS branding, and the front-facing screen. On the top, we have a mode button, a built-in microphone, and the shutter button. On this side is a built-in speaker and a small door. This door houses the micro USB port for charging and an HDMI out port. On the bottom, we have a tripod mount, battery and micro SD card compartment, on this side is the power and Wi-Fi button. On the back is the touchscreen LCD panel for the main operation. And that brings us back to the front. To turn on the camera, press and hold the power button until it turns on. If you swipe from the left or the right, you can quickly change from video mode to photo mode. Tapping the gear icon takes you to the main settings of the camera. Here are all the video resolutions you can choose from. Some of them are grayed out because I have EIS turned on. Turn EIS off and these other higher frame rates will become available. Audio recording can be turned on or off. EV values can be changed. Electronic image stabilization can be turned on or off. Loop recording settings can be changed. Loop recording is how long each video file is before it starts a new one. Here's where the time-lapse settings can be changed. Slow motion video can be captured. Fast motion video can be captured and settings can be changed. Wind noise reduction can be turned on or off. Date stamps on the videos can be turned on or off. On this screen, tap the gear icon to access more internal settings. Power frequency settings can be changed. The menu sounds can be turned on or off. Here's where you can switch from internal to external audio if you wish to use the included external microphone. White balance can be changed per the scene you are recording. Different effects can be applied. You can use this camera as a dash cam if you want. You can set the system date and time manually, or if you use the app, this sets automatically. A screensaver can be set. Auto power off settings can be set. Power on and auto record can be turned on or off. Here is all the languages this menu supports. You can change your system settings and of course format your SD card. I would recommend formatting any SD card before first use, new or used. And that's all the video settings. Swipe to change the photo mode. Tap the gear icon to access the photo settings. These are the different photo resolutions it can capture. You can change the ISO settings. EV values can be changed. Time-lapse settings can be set. Photo burst settings can be changed. Surprisingly, this goes up to 30 photos with one click. You can set a timer. Long exposure settings can be changed. Metering settings can be set. The date and time stamp can be turned on or off. Tapping the gear icon on this screen takes you to the same system settings as before. And that's all the settings. On the main screen, you can swipe up from the bottom to quickly access some of the modes and other settings. To switch from the back screen to the front screen, press and hold the mode button on top. Tapping the power button on the side once will turn on the Wi-Fi of the camera. Tapping it again will turn it off. With Wi-Fi turned on, go to your network connections on your phone and wait for the Action Camera network to appear. This may take a few moments, so don't panic. Tap the Action Camera network. Enter the default password, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Tap Connect. Be sure to allow this setting or it won't work. Once connected, open the iSmart DV app. Tap Add New Camera. If you get an error, tap it again. Now you're connected to the camera, it can see some basic functions on the main screen. This is the record button, and you can manually start or stop recording with this button. Tapping this icon allows you to switch from video mode to camera mode. Tapping this icon will allow you to access the photos and videos on your SD card. Here you can view your photos and videos. If you long press on one of the photos or videos, it will allow you to select more than one at a time. Tapping this icon will allow you to quickly select all the photos or videos at once. Tapping it again will deselect all of them. Tapping back will take you back to the main screen. Tapping this gear icon will allow you to change the settings of the camera. These are the same settings you can change from the main menu of the camera. I will quickly go through these. And that's the app for this camera. Audio test 1 2 3. Audio test 1 2 3. This is actually being recorded with a microphone, the lapel mic that actually came with this camera. And this is what the audio sounds like. Once again, I'm just walking handheld. The lapel mic is just clipped to my lapel as I'm walking around, so that is where the mic is in comparison to my mouth. Typically where most people would have it. So again, this is just an audio test with the external mic. I did switch the setting of the camera, so hopefully it should be recording some pretty decent audio. And again, this is just with the microphone that was included with the camera itself. So again, I hope it sounds good. You tell me. Let me know in the comments section below. AC960. Walking, handheld. Electronic image stabilization is on. The camera is roughly about a foot or so from my face. From what I could see there, the electronic image stabilization actually looked pretty good. I'm again just walking normally, not trying to take any extra precautions to keep the thing stable. But looking at this screen on the back of the camera, it actually looks really, really good. So hopefully it carries over. This camera sells for $150 on Amazon. At the time of this video, there's a coupon you can apply to save another $30, making this camera $120. Check the link in the description below. All things considered, this is a very nice action camera for the price, and I must say I really enjoy it. The amount of accessories you get with this is amazing, and the fact that you can use an external mic makes this that much more appealing. The dual batteries are a really nice added touch. However, I wish they would have included a separate dual charger. That's not the end of the world. The photo and video quality is quite good, and to get 4K at 60 frames per second for this price is a really good deal. The electronic image stabilization is very good on this camera, and is a feature that really surprised me. It's not GoPro or Osmo Action EIS, but it's seriously the next best thing. I may do an Osmo Action versus this camera just to prove my point. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that. A lot more cameras are adding the front screen, and this one has it, and it does work very well. It's bright and vibrant and very easy to see, even in direct sunlight. The back screen is a touchscreen and is very responsive. When using in water without a case, just be careful, as sometimes the water temperature can act as a touch on the screen, and depending on your movements, could change the settings without you knowing until it is too late. This is normal and doesn't happen often, but I did notice it during my testing. At this point in 2021, in my opinion, this is the best budget action camera considering the price, accessories, and features. It's very easy to use and set up, and the app works as you would expect. I've mentioned it before, and I will say it again. They really did well with the EIS on this, and is also the best I have seen on a budget action camera at this price point. If you need an action camera that shoots up to 4K at 60 frames per second with great EIS, this is the one you want. It's such a great value. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you found any of this content useful, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you won't miss a day when I post a new video. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.